and welcome to Tools to Create a Better Life with myself, Glenyce Hughes. I am so grateful that you are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This week we're talking about tools to stop being controlled. Yes. Now, one of the biggest ways that people attempt to control us, or we attempt to control other people, is through judgment. So if you maybe as a child were misbehaving at a family friend's house and your mom looked at you and just gave you the look, you know, the look, that's a way to control you. And she didn't even need to use words. Now, maybe that didn't happen at your house, but that's what I'm talking about, is where people will use judgment to control us so that we stop doing what we're doing. So the first tool with regards to stop being controlled is to have no point of view about being judged. And I know that this is a big one for people. I know because it's been a big one for me. It's way better. I'm willing to receive way more judgment than ever before. And still there's times. So what you want to look at is, one, what is the judgment? What is it that when you either you go into judgment of the person because of what they're judging you for, or like what exactly is it? Is it something they're saying to you? Is it something that they're doing? Is it the look? What exactly is it? And then whatever that is for you, you want to use this most magical tool from Access Consciousness, which is interesting point of view. I have that point of view. And you don't even have to say it out loud. In fact, a lot of times it's better if you don't. If you just say it within your own head to yourself about whatever it is. So let's use an example. Let's say that you put you put a video on TikTok and you get a comment that you don't look good. Yes, this happened recently. Now, and I don't mean look good in terms of unhealthy, just the person didn't like my makeup look. And so I could be controlled by that and go, okay, well then I need to wear less. I need to stop being too much with it. I could do that. And believe me, I have done that before. Way too many times to count, but that's one choice. I mean, we've got billions of choices and that's one choice. Now, if we're going to use this tool, and exactly what I did when I read it, because there was a bit of a in there, but that is reminding me I have a choice. I can allow myself to be controlled in that moment, or I can use a tool. So reading that comment, interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Now you can change it up. I could also say interesting point of view, they have that point of view. The thing with that though, is that because it gave me that, there's something there that is for me too. So I just use it really simply. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. And I repeat it until there's no more energy on it. And that might take 5 minutes. That might take 5 days. That might take 3 months. And I don't mean I'm saying it constantly on the thing for all that time. It's just you want to recognize sometimes it'll change it in that moment, and there might be other aspects down the road where you want to run it again. Maybe some other part of it has come up or something like that. So interesting point of view, I have that point of view, is number one tool in changing judgment of any kind. And really to recognize that that's all that's going on. When people are judging you, they're attempting to control you. Either, in this case, don't wear too much makeup, or don't wear more makeup than they would. That's usually what's going on. Or don't wear the vibrant colors that they would. And it was I don't even remember when it was, a few years ago, I believe. And I had a woman just private message me and talk about the vibrancy of the clothes and the makeup that I wear. And what she said is something like, I don't remember the exact words, but something like it's, you're not being you with all of that. There's a lot of things that she said. And when I first read it, it was just like, wow, this is so not okay. And I don't mean the judgment to me, But it was so much body shaming. Same as this other gal's comment on TikTok is, you're wrong in how you look. It's never okay to comment on somebody's body. Just a little FYI, guys. Never okay. Ever. I probably shouldn't have to say that, but anyway, there we go. So, okay, so that's tool number one. Interesting point of view. I have that point of view. The other thing you really want to be aware of, and this would be tool number two, although they're never in any sort of order. We are only victims if we allow ourselves to be. So if somebody is attempting to control you, you have a choice not to be controlled. Now, I say that really, really vaguely. I realize that there are some people in some situations that require extra assistance or require, intervention or police or all those things. I'm not stupid. I am aware of this. And you want to recognize, even if you're in those situations, what else is possible? What action can you take? Who can you talk to? Where can you go? What can you do? Like really, really looking at that. So that's to that really extreme stuff. And for the rest of us that go into, oh, well, this is happening in that darn government. It's all their fault. And I can't do this because that darn government, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Really look at that. Again, this was such a big thing for me, and I still catch myself in it at times. Is that energy of victim? Is that energy of no choice? Well, this is just the way it is. Poor, poor, pitiful me. It's just the way it is. And it's not, guys. It's not. So if you're looking at, okay, how can I get this person to stop controlling me? Look at what's the value of allowing them to control you. You're giving it up. You're handing your power over. There's something else going on. And it could be that that's what you were taught to do. It could be that that's what your family did. I mean, there's billions of things. It doesn't matter what it is, but you do want to ask yourself what the value is so that you can then change it. And I invite you to join me. We talk about control in the foundation. We also talk about control in Business Done Different. I happen to have both of those classes coming up and a few of each. So lots of dates and times and possibilities coming up. You can check the link above or below. Of course, the pool party, bars and foundation in early July 2022. Usually have them every July. So if you can get here in person, pack your swimsuit, come and play. Otherwise, you can join us online. Yes, online. Also, Business Done Different, beginning of August. Well, actually, end of July, July 30th, July 30th, 31st, and August 1st. Bring your swimsuit, guys. We're going to do it both. Same thing, in person, and online. So if you can get here, come and play. We'll swim and after class. And if you're able to join us online, that's awesome too. So again, you'll find the links above or below. If you've got any questions about those, just let me know. And tool number 3 is a little bit of a different tool. It sounds funny to most. It's a magical tool that you can use on anything. And what you want to do is you want to bring up the energy of being controlled. So whether it's a person, a big energy like a government or something like that, doesn't matter. Just bring up the energy of that. Let's do it together right now. So just bring up that energy. And now we're going to do the crazy phrase from Access Consciousness, which is, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Over and over and over until that energy changes. And that will allow you to get out of the solidity and the concreteness and the conclusions and the decisions and all of the insanity so that you actually have another choice. You'll actually become more aware of what you could actually be choosing, how you could actually change it. Yeah, and tool number 4, and this one is one that most people won't use. It's an Access Consciousness clearing statement, and it's a bit longer, but guys, just try it. Run it 30 times a day for 30 days. What energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, possibilities, power, and potency can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities and out of concentricities with total ease for all eternity. Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic will you destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pep talk, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. That's the access consciousness clearing statement at the end. theclearingstatement.com for more information. It's like magic, guys. And the more that you run that, the more out of control you will be, which means nobody and nothing can control you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. I wonder what magic is possible now that has never been possible before. I look forward to chatting again next week.